One Woman podcast. You have myself, Big Ange. To my right, you have B Shook. She didn't say her name, so I'll say it for her. And to my left, you have
Jamila.
Okay. So to start off, we want to make sure we tell you guys to like, share, subscribe, ask us questions, hit us up in our DMs, do all of the fabulous things, because yeah, we need that. So anyway, today's episode, or season rather, is brought to you by the Artificial Makeup and Photo, where fantasy becomes reality. So shout out to Brittany Muse. Okay, so we are actually going to start today off by talking about Rodney's ass. Rodney Reed's ass. Okay? So for those who don't know, Rodney was, I'm assuming everybody here knows about him.
We know
Rodney Ass. Was convicted back in 1996 for raping and killing somebody. Was she a white woman? Not that matters.
She was white.
For killing some woman who happened to be white. And he was, sentenced to be like executed or whatever on yesterday. Wednesday, 20th of November. But Sean King's ass decided he was gonna help the Innocence Project by starting up a petition so that we could not execute his ass. So here we fucking are today. Shit.
Yeah, so he has over 2 million signatures, while another 300,000 people have signed a change.org petition in support of Reed. He was found guilty by an all-white jury. So in addition to what you were saying, it was a white lady that he allegedly killed. But a lady before that he was dating was white as well, and he was exonerated from that crime. And the reason why he was convicted of this particular crime was because the DA pointed out his MO. Small time Texas guy, black male with a white woman, and so his defense was they're blaming him for the killings, even though semen was found in the women, because he said it was like consensual relationships, but because they were interracial couples, people in that small town didn't want to see that, so they were placing blame for like murder. So, but also with that,
and he didn't commit the murder.
Maybe it was karma.
Yeah. So it's probably like, okay, we know you probably didn't commit this crime, but you committed other crimes. Yeah. Exactly. It was stated that he allegedly, they found the semen in a 12-year-old that he sodomized, and a lot of other women came forward. I'm not as sure the exact number of women that came forward, but the mother of his kids also said that he had raped and sodomized her in front of their kids, and that's a whole domestic situation. So she didn't go forward with pressing charges because she thought no one would believe her.
Like, what's the age of consent? Because that right there should automatically be an issue. 12,
17 or 18.
Like, come on now. Like,
but my thing is, you found all that information out on the internet, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm probably the person that knows the least about this. But I know for me, my first introduction to it was like on Twitter. People were like, there's an innocent black man in jail, he's about to get sentenced to death, like you gotta do something about it.
Ran to his aid, didn't you?
So, I didn't run to his aid, but I didn't sign the petition. I did read, I know you did. We're gonna talk about
I was upset.
She was
upset.
And I did retweet it, and I think I posted it, on my story. So now I feel bad for not doing my research and finding all that stuff that you just said out, which is something that we do in this day and age. Like, we see information, we process it real quick, and then we try to go to other people about it, but it's like, we don't even
without doing our due diligence in the matter. We see, I don't know if it's like a black thing. It's like, oh, this black man out here. You see other people.
Because we know how often we do get in jail.
Yes, right. Kim K being the spokeswoman of
Fuck
everything
her.
black,
Savior.
our savior.
Fuck her and her husband.
So it's like all of this, and you saw so many people. They're still, I guess, maintaining, maybe saving face on the issue.
Yeah, nobody's even talking about it.
Yeah, so no one's
Right.
bringing up.
They're quiet now.
Right.
No one's bringing up the backstory. Nobody's bringing up the backstory.
They all
of
want to
him.
come for Amanda now. It's like, no.
But no, she just met with somebody about it. But I'm saying nobody's bringing up the backstory. So I get right now the focus is, stay of execution for this crime. So, okay, stay of execution for this crime. But we haven't talked about him being a sexual predator. Now,
Like serial,
right.
Like that
So,
shit is crazy.
with that, it made me question my own beliefs about, I guess, the death sentence and the death penalty. So do I believe in it or do I not believe in it? Do I want Rodney Ass as my neighbor?
Nope.
No, I do not. So should he stay in prison? I believe that.
Yeah.
Should he be murdered for a crime that he did not commit, although he committed other crimes?
They should have got him on the other crimes.
I'm not sure. I'm on the fence about that as well. But I don't even believe it.
I don't believe in the death penalty.
Yeah,
so I get the old saying, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, but like, one, it's 2019. And two, since this is quote unquote America, and since we want to have that, and what is it, under God we trust, or in God we trust on our dollar bills and all our extra stuff, it's like y'all pretend like y'all want to go by the Bible. So for this, I'm going to use that as an example. We shouldn't be judging and we shouldn't be killing other people regardless of what other people do if we want to go by the Bible, America.
Right.
So this should just open up a whole bunch of can of whatever. It's opening up Pandora's box to a lot of things in America and society as being black women, black men, and the rape of others. Yeah. Because honestly, I don't know how I really felt because they were white women. I don't know if he would have got the same treatment if they were black women.
No.
Especially you said in a small city.
Yeah, if it would have been all of this, or people even would have cared in the beginning to even, because I don't know who he was raping before when he wasn't like convicted.
That's a good, yeah.
But now it's like, oh, you like raping white women. We about to kill your ass. You can't rape no white woman. You can't touch her. So, yeah.
So that's really the issue then? The fact that they're trying to kill him for something that he didn't do, but they weren't, I guess, on their job.
I just feel like, especially people like Sean King, it drives me nuts because it's like, a lot of us black people, we see something that Sean King might put out or say, and we might pay a lot of attention to it because you have built up that reputation. Yeah. But here you are saying something about a black man, and I know as a black female, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, let me do what I can because I feel like I have to. As a black woman, I feel like I have to do that. The amount of people I have talked to about this that were black males that didn't either know or didn't sign the petition originally kind of got to me, and then it made me realize most of the people that are reposting it or saying anything about it are black women, but that's another topic. I'll get there later. Anyway, but it's like you should have at least given us all of the information without just giving us a little piece of it, because what we're seeing is, oh, a black man, innocent, but he about to die. Not black man, rapist, innocent of killing somebody, about to die. And I think that's a very big part of it you left out, which I think was Amanda's whole point. Like, you should have told us all of the stuff. However, we shouldn't have been blind as fucking sheep going with whatever the fuck you got to say.
That's a lesson from this story.
That is.
So
do your research.
So what was it when we were writing papers in school? You had to research. And you had to cite
your sources.
You got in trouble for plagiarism.
You had to cite your sources. So I could tell you that I'm the president. Right. If you're not researching, I can go out and spread that I was president or some shit. If you're not really researching and like verifying my information, then it's like, Oh, okay.
Oh,
So we
okay.
must do that as a people because we've been fed for centuries information and just have accepted it as the truth without doing our due diligence. And that's with a lot of stuff other than this.
I think that Black people just need to read.
Yeah.
And we have we have access. Literally in the palms of our hand, literally. And we just,
I know that our attention spans are short, but reading
reading is fundamental.
it really is.
Because I sure want to sign a petition.
And it'll make you feel smarter. I promise it will.
I'm
Like,
very upset.
you just learn so much. Even with this situation, I probably should have read more before I came, but you know, life situations. But I'm going to definitely read now and do my research.
Right.
And spread my knowledge, what I learned.
And then give people like the opportunity, like, okay, well, I know this, but I would still like to sign.
Okay,
this
that's
petition.
a good point.
Yeah.
Because I want to ask you now, Angie, because you had your little Instagram rant about it or
I
whatever.
sure did.
So my question is like, how do you feel about it now that you have this information, this new information about him, about Rodney Ass?
Okay, so on the rant, I said I was very upset with Black men because you didn't do your research. You didn't, well, shit, I ain't even fucking research. But you didn't even know, you didn't sign the petition, and it made me kind of angry because it's like, this could easily be you. Get your ass pulled over, and guess what? It's gonna be you for no fucking reason at all. Still, today, in 2019. So it kind of made me upset because I'm a Black female that had to tell other Black men, like, this is gonna be your dumb ass, get it together.
Yeah.
So I still stand by that. I'm still very pissed that there's no shade, that there are Black men that didn't know about it and didn't look into it, didn't sign the petition, blah blah blah. The sign the petition part, whatever. It just like, it didn't seem like anyone cared. And it's like, regardless of the fact that he's wrong or not, this could legit be you.
Well, Emmett was killed for what? Allegedly whistling.
Exactly.
Not a white woman?
So it's, I guess it was just stuff like that because I always feel like you always gotta, like, I have no issue with protecting the Black man. I really don't. And going my extra mile for the Black man. I really have no issue with it. But I'm tired of feeling like they're not doing their part.
Yeah.
They're trying to save themselves. Because you feel like, oh, it's like, especially you Nashville niggas, I'm sorry. But there is something in this fucking water that makes y'all think y'all are any better than these other, Mississippi niggas or whatever. No, nigga, it's gonna be you. You just
So
like
we're
the
gonna
Texas
use the
people.
nigga term on the show and then generalize. But that's once again
But y'all get what I'm
another
saying.
topic.
Oh. But anyway, I'm mad that I went off, but I'm mad I feel like I had to go off too. So.
You care. You're passionate, so. I mean,
Sorry, y'all.
That's good. It was just, you gotta redirect the passion now.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing, Angie.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like I need to get that out. Thank you for allowing
But we
that.
off Rodney Ass.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, moving on.
Rodney Ass.
Rodney Ass.
What are we talking about now? John Legend?
Oh, Johnny boy.
I think he is so cute.
Have y'all seen that meme? It's like, John Legend, sexiest man alive, but it's like, no, baby, you're just ordinary
People, yes.
That shit is so
So I don't know what people of the People magazine voted him the sexiest man of 2019.
I would've voted.
I mean, let's be clear, John Legend is not ugly.
Right, he's not ugly. He's attractive.
He's attractive, but he's just like basic attractive. Like I saw him down the street, I'm like, oh, he cute.
I don't even.
Oh my god, sexy! Like
I don't. If I saw him walking
sexy,
down the
like sex appeal,
street,
right?
I don't even know if I'll be like, oh, he's cute, unless we had some type of interaction.
He went
If
like
we were
double
just
take,
walking,
yeah.
no, he's not a double take.
He's definitely not a double take. He's not.
I think he's a double take with a fresh haircut. Oh,
Maybe we need to look at some pictures.
I'm trying to see,
I
visualize, but I just see like
I feel like cousin John. That's my cousin John.
Yeah.
Not that's my baby. Like, oh
Yeah.
no, I
But I would
see
say
him.
People magazine, they don't really get it right all the time anyway.
okay.
That's
So
when
if
it comes to
y'all
white men. So.
wouldn't vote for John, who would you vote for?
Are you asking who our celebrity crushes are?
Or the sexiest man alive in 2019?
Sexiest man alive in 2019.
I don't know all the men alive.
Exactly.
Okay, they don't either. They pick John. So
Give me a category, like an athlete or a singer or like what, a rapper.
well, I'll tell my pick. I would pick homeboy from Get Out. What's his name?
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew
Something
somebody was gonna
about
say that.
him is so
Daniel.
like,
His name's Daniel. I think his last name. He's attractive.
yeah.
He's still not sexiest man alive.
Yeah, he's not
I
sexy.
will vote for
but-
him, sexiest man alive 2019. You got my vote, Javon.
I mean, Trey Songz still fine as hell, but he probably got that already, right? Like a few times. I don't know.
That cute.
Girl,
He
Let
also
me
light
think.
he be giving them looks. I don't know. It's
Light
them
skin.
looks that he be giving.
skin.
No, I just be like
That
speaking to
little
your
thing
soul.
he does with his, I don't know what it is. It's like,
Yeah.
I can't do it.
yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah, that's yeah, that thing.
He's sexy to me.
So, Britt, who's your vote?
Still.
I don't know.
It's like, is there anybody new on the scene that is like
Daniel.
besides him?
Let me see. Sexy.
That took our.
I lick him on the face.
Okay, so I watched Snowfall, and then I watched
What is that?
this other movie with this guy in it, and his name is
Oh, he's fine.
was it Damson? Let's see, what's his name?
But he been on the scene so long. it's
Damson Idris, and so he plays Franklin Saint on Snowfall, and then
I watched Snowfall, yeah. What's his name? Franklin.
Franklin Snape on Snowfall. He also played on The Twilight Zone and Black Mirror. But he just recently watched this film that just totally threw me for a loop and had my mind all type of ways, called Farming. And I don't know if I find him sexy because
The why?
of his role. I feel like I find him sexy because of his role in Snowfall.
I know who I would pick.
Kofi.
No. Jadena? Is that how you say his name?
Jandana. He has sex appeal.
Yo, he blew the fuck up this year. I don't know.
Jandana.
He was always kind of like
I'm a classic, man.
Girl, have you seen him lately though? Like when he first came out, I was like, oh, he dresses nice.
And I think why I
He's
find him
cute.
sexy because
But
he been
this
dancing.
year, he been dancing.
Yeah.
He like turns up his swag a little more. I'm like, yeah, I would.
I see you light skin, red bone.
That's who I
You
would.
red bone.
Because I feel like he had a little glow up. Because he was like, I don't know, he was alright.
This may be
But this shit
inappropriate,
fine.
but I found Malcolm X to be sexy.
You know what?
Is
When I
he
look at
sexiest
some
man
of
alive?
those old photos,
We did. Like the old photos.
well, when you look at some of those old dead white photos, it's like,
Yeah, hey Malcolm.
He was
Like-
Malcolm was cute. Tupac was cute.
listen, Tupac's still left. I believe it.
Who else is dead is cute? I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's it.
That's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I don't know who comes up with. I
Nipsey
wonder
Hussle.
like what's
Nipsey
the
Hussle.
check
We was talking about that last week.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's cute.
we were
He has
talking about that.
swagger, sex appeal.
Yeah.
But I wonder
He
what's
does
the
stuff
like
together.
qualifications of being the sexiest man or whatever alive. Like, are there check boxes like must have and what's
They just go in a room and probably vote
What
on
do
it.
they vote on? Because Idris and John
John,
look
yeah.
nothing alike.
Idris
And they're in
I
two different
understand.
categories.
Yeah.
Idris been fine since the 90s.
yeah. But he's like 60 or something.
That's alright.
So
Girl, where? 60.
I don't know how he is, but he's old. I think he's older. I don't know if they're the same age.
I mean, Lorenz Tate old too.
Lorenz Tate, yeah.
Oh, I was just saying that too.
The fact both of y'all just turned up like this.
And it's not even about like I guess physique because he's a small man.
He's a small
He's
man.
a petite man.
But he just
It's
looks
something
good.
about him,
He
yeah.
just looks good. And then like him being on Power, he like got brought to our attention again. Like, oh, okay.
I don't know about Inkwell.
He still got
Lorenz.
it.
Inkwell Lorenz. I don't know if y'all a little younger than me. I don't know if y'all seen him Inkwell.
We're like 3 or 4 years old.
I was watching.
He had a mop on his head.
I was watching the movie with Nia Long that he has, what it's called, Love Jones, and he needed a haircut or something.
Yeah, for most of that.
I'm like, wow,
Whole thing.
how you look better now that you're older than when you're younger. I'm like, that's what I need.
Oh, it's called The Inkwell. Let's see.
Never heard of
The
it.
Inkwell.
That was still a good movie.
It was him and Jada.
Oh, that hair.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, he glowed up.
Yeah.
Just like Janetta.
Can y'all read that? Yeah, I see.
Oh, he's Idris 47.
I told you like 50, yeah. You said 60, like damn.
And how old is
That's a
John?
big difference. 50, 60.
Jonathan's 40s, right?
Probably.
Got to be.
I don't know. Like, he just seems like he'd be a nice uncle figure.
He's 40. He's 40.
He's 40?
So he's a new 40.
He has
I can't see that.
Well, his birthday is December 28th, so he's about to be 41. So, okay, maybe because they showed a picture of Idris and John in the same year, but that's like comparing like an 8th grader to a senior.
You can't compare.
So you can't. Like, he's still awkward. Like, got my glasses and my braces, and then
There's just some older men that you can find attractive. Like, they have that daddy in them.
ooh,
And the other ones is just like,
Yeah,
I want
no.
to talk to you for advice or something. Like, I don't want
my daddy's a great dad, but it's
That's because he's your daddy.
Yeah, you can't.
That's
no.
There's one friend I have, her daddy fine as fuck, and I told her one time, she's
Y'all still
like,
friends?
yeah, I ain't gonna say it no more, but I did tell her once, like, I had to, like, he was too fine for me not to say anything, and she's like, girl, I hear it all the time, but she could tell, like, she was tired of it, so I was like, I ain't gonna say nothing no more, but every time I see him, I be like, dang, he's fine.
Hey, Mr. Johnson.
Right.
But no, that's my homie. I don't even want to say too much, because then she'll know I'm talking about her.
I think she already does.
Right.
I just said it once.
What you
I had a friend that had a cute daddy. I don't even know if she was my friend. She just went to school with us.
She wasn't your friend, sis.
And she wasn't a popular girl, but her daddy was cute, and that's
Was
one
he
of the
married?
reasons- He was married to her mom.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But it was like middle school. Like,
Oh.
so and so, your daddy's so cute. Oh, and this other dude, his daddy was cute. He was our friend. His daddy was real cute.
It's like a young daddies, one of the young daddies, or?
Yeah, he would pull up to school in the old school with rims. Hey, Mr. Johnson.
How you doing?
Walk around with braces and brace face like you are 12. Little girl, go home. Well. So moving along to the self-care tip of the episode.
Yes.
It's about moisturizing and hydrating your skin. We're getting into the colder months of the year. If you're like, I think everywhere, because of global warming, is experiencing like extreme temperatures.
Today was really oddly warm.
Today it was. So like the south, northeast, wherever there's coldness, this tip is for you because cold air has low humidity and wind, and it will beat the shit out your skin.
I see what you did there. I see that rhyme, unless you didn't.
I didn't do it on purpose. I'm not a rapper, I'm an unrapper. But anyway, the tip is just to make sure you stay moisturized and hydrated throughout these winter and cold months and cold days, because being ashy is not classy. And this is the Grown Woman podcast, and we're too grown for that ish. It will take you from a 10 to like a -10 if you walking around with ashiness.
Yeah.
Just ash,
Yeah.
not ash,
Like
just
brown
ash.
skin, dark skin, it's just.
And I feel like as a black woman, and I'm a darker complected black woman, I have, it's a must.
Yeah.
That I be moisturized and my skin is hydrated, because why? I don't know if y'all remember back in the day, they're like, oh, we call some people crunchy black.
Mm-hmm.
That meant they was unmoisturized and it's still not hydrated.
Is that what it means?
Yeah, that's what it means. So because I'm on my natural tip, I use coconut oil and jojoba. That's JOJOBA. In case you didn't know how to pronounce that, I just had to Google it. But yeah, that's what I use for my moisturizing, my hydration. But let's let you guys know that you have to reapply it throughout the day.
You do.
Because it will soak up.
In the summertime, you're good. You put it on, you're good for the rest of the day.
But it will soak up and you may become ashy in an hour.
Do not leave your house. In the wintertime, do not leave your house without lotion, a bottle of water, and some chapstick. Because you're gonna have to use all of that today.
Yeah, that's true.
You put some lotion on, but
I have a little container.
Ash.
And I can also use my moisturizer for my hands and my lips. So it's
I use cocoa butter sticks. So I just put on my face, put on my lips, my hands if I need to. It's like $1, y'all.
what do you
No excuse.
Big Ange?
So
Paper sack.
Okay.
She's paper sack brown,
Paper
y'all.
sack.
Out there in the podcast where you can't see her. So
We don't get enough representation, y'all. We only talk about the light skins and dark skins, but I'm here to represent. Okay. Okay. So my moisturizer, my favorite moisturizer is actually a nighttime cream moisturizer because while we are sleeping, our body is doing so many things. It's resetting, rejuvenating. You need to get it together. A lot of people don't take care of their face at nighttime. So I am going to I am going to recommend the Olay nighttime cream. It comes in a cute little jar. I think about $10, but you just need a little. And your face is still moisturized in the morning, but it's supposed to help you moisturize, and it's supposed to help with anti-aging because unfortunately we are old.
Who's
old?
Who's old?
Bitch, 27 is old.
that is it compared. I don't know if I should address this on this episode. I'm gonna come back to that, but old is a mindset, and the alternative of that is being dead. So at 31, about to be 32, next Friday, November 29th. I don't know what my cash app is. I think it's money sign, dollar sign, should be, in case somebody want to give me something for my birthday. But yes, the alternative is being dead. So I'm okay.
Well, nobody got other thoughts.
I'm okay with getting older because that means I'm growing wiser and I'm alive.
I like that.
And you're getting wrinkles and your skin is gonna start to sag.
Hold on, 31 where? 31 where?
Nighttime cream moisturizer.
So she said, okay, so I said self-care tip was to hydrate and moisturize your skin. So Angie has a young face, but ashy ankles and ashy hands because she's only paying attention to her face and not her hands because those age as well.
Y'all are the ones giving tips for that. I'm just here for the face.
Okay, but what about the hands, girl?
You don't want to walk out with a trifecta. You know how uncomfortable it is going outside with a trifecta.
Well,
But that is the first thing people see is their face.
But we also they see your hands.
Listen, nighttime Olay cream. Get it.
But it's only good for your
That's
hands.
hers.
Put it on your feet.
Okay, do you use it on your feet and your hands?
Yes, at night.
Okay.
People don't put lotion on their feet at night.
I
Wake up crunchy.
I put my oil
lotion,
for some
rubbing your feet in the bed.
Crunchy ass.
Listen on your feet.
Oh my god.
What about you?
Luckily, I sleep alone, so my feet are moisturized or dry. It's my prerogative.
And it's gonna hurt yourself. See, don't do it.
Yeah, you could hurt yourself with some dry.
Okay.
That's
And
possible.
then don't have the wrong sheets. Ooh.
For
girl.
me, I'm just basic. Like you said, natural. I like shea butter in the wintertime because it's thicker. But I've noticed that my skin is so dry that I can't even do that for real. So like Angie, I use shea butter at nighttime, let it sit on my face, and then like wash it off in the morning. What I've been doing also is using like a Neutrogena face moisturizer in the daytime, which is a little bit lighter.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like also using, like I said, cocoa butter on my lips, on my like dark spots and stuff like that. But shea butter is definitely my number one. I guess I'm a shea butter baby. Shout out to Ari.
Shea butter baby. And what's in my purse? This is in my, since I'm old, in my pocketbook. Organic 100% shea butter balm, and it's no artificial dyes, parabens, sulfites, or petrolatum.
There's pros and cons to shea butter. I say some pros are that it's like also sunscreen. Black people think they don't need sunscreen, but you really do. It also helps with dark spots. Like I said, it's kind of heavier. But the cons is, I don't think shea butter smells that great, in my opinion.
Honestly, none of these oils.
And it gets everywhere. And it also, in the wintertime, it's so like, what am I trying to say? It's not a liquid. You have to run some hot water, put it up, and then let it sit in there for a while. So it's like, it's a little time consuming. What I usually do is just go ahead and start warming it up before I get in the shower. So by the time I get out, it's all liquidy. But I really think somebody should invent like a shea butter warmer or something, like a candle warmer.
You can
just
do
have
it.
your, I gotta
You just said it.
I gotta figure out how to do it. Don't
She's
steal
not
my
having
idea,
NDA for
guys.
everybody watching this.
Do not steal my idea, but I swear
Too late.
that is something that we need. You know,
Yeah.
like in the wintertime, you can maybe interchange it with coconut oil, because coconut oil be, hard as fuck in the wintertime. I use coconut oil like to remove my makeup or my hair. I don't really
Yeah,
Yeah,
coconut.
that's
Yeah, it's
good.
not really. I read that it's not really.
It's not really a
good
moisturizer.
before
It
you
just sits in your face.
It's
It just sits
not.
there.
But also,
Conchia.
I like coconut oil, yoba. I like shea butter.
Like almond,
Yes, and I also use
avocado.
black seed oil. Now, black seed oil does not have a pleasant scent, but it's an anti-inflammatory. So if you have that breakout, it will help with breakouts as well. Sometimes I put that on at night just because it doesn't have a pleasant smell. And although I like
natural oils.
all things natural, I do not want to smell
It's so crazy
natural.
though. When I'm around white people or Caucasian people, excuse me, they like that smell.
They do.
It's so
Is that
weird.
patchouli?
Right, like tea tree oil. Like I don't know. It's like I don't really.
I smell frankincense.
I like to smell like I don't know.
It must be lavender and patchouli.
But
Nah, this is mine.
natural oils do have really great benefits, but they don't smell the best.
Need to do Doritos.
But that's why you get a good
They
like
good.
a good body oil or something.
They good. Well, if
No, we
that's it.
didn't.
What we didn't
I was gonna say we didn't talk about Kanye, but I guess we could say that for another day.
His ass. That's a whole nother.
That's a whole episode.
I can replace him with
Kanye episode.
Jay-Z and Cap.
So,
But we should get an update on Brit. Your
How's the love
horoscope.
life?
Just, 2019 is
last
wrapping up.
episode was about cuffing season, and then it said November 8th that somebody was gonna come in, and
You was just on a date.
this dude kind of came in, but he didn't come in because he moved away.
Oh.
And then he was like, "You should meet me in Puerto Rico," but I had appointments and shit. I'm like, "What the?
Hold on.
What the?
Time the fuck up. Hold on.
y'all doing it then?
Time the hell on. Hold the fuck
But I
up.
haven't seen you in months, bro."
Let me get this straight. Is this why you wanted to go to Puerto Rico? Keep in mind, y'all, we were supposed to be going to Milan.
No.
And somebody hit me and was like, well, if we can't go to Milan over the weekend, you want to go
Puerto Rico?
I said Puerto Rico for the weekend because Puerto Rico is warm. Milan is cold and rainy.
You want to go to Puerto Rico?
No,
to go hang out with.
He's
this
already been
guy.
there. It was 2 weeks ago. He's already been there. I said, did I say November 8th?
You got to watch Brittany.
No, I said the 8th. He was gonna buy my ticket, so I would have took a family trip. You know, Bree saying to the beach. I want to bring my family members.
Well.
To Puerto Rico. Thank you very much. I was just saying a warm weather place that the commute would not be as long. That's it. Bam.
Whatever.
Puerto Rico. We there.
So you're not going to, you didn't go to Puerto Rico?
No, I had things to do, and I don't even know if it was real. I can't. My Spanish is not that good to be in Puerto Rico and a man act up.
Take care of them all.
Selena's blessed. That's all I got. It's the one of
As long as you have a phone in your hand, like you can't lose.
I know, but I don't have
Hey
time
Siri,
to.
translate this for me.
Right.
I know,
That's
but
true.
then no, I can translate it. They can translate it for me, but I'm gonna need. Do I tell? I don't even
I feel
want
like
to
there's an app for that
sound.
though. Like
It's
I
not.
put the phone up to them as they talking. Like I don't know.
Just giving out ideas today, huh?
Okay, so anyway,
I got apps ideas.
And
somebody did. crave that, but
They had like it was like a headphone.
But coming back
Yeah.
in,
Which looks crazy to walk around with.
I've dated. Do I know if I want to participate in cuffing season?
It's not over.
I really don't know. Like you said, we're gonna travel to Milan, and I like being able to do
That
that.
sound real bougie.
I don't want to have a babe. He's like, "Why plan this weekend?" It's like, can you reschedule?
Speaking of cuffing season, our first episode, we were wrong. At least I think so. We can ask the people what they think, but I think Angie was right about having.
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard
Angie
it?
was right.
Yes.
During cuffing
Told
season,
y'all.
you are allowed to have other hoes,
Told
but
you.
you have your main hoe,
Told
and
y'all.
you figure out if you want to cuff them.
Because if not, then you already in a
But
relationship.
you still have some other options, and that's February, March is when you like cut them off. And I was like thinking about that. I was like, damn, I was really arguing her down, but she was definitely right. So I just wanted to say that, put that out there in the public and apologize.
So it's active dating in cuffing season.
That was right.
It's like
So is there a
like
cuffed?
the playoff
cuff
games.
season?
It's like you got your contenders. You're trying to see, who's gonna win the championship.
See, I was right.
And basketball season is in the winter, so it's like the same thing.
That's
It's
not
crazy.
right. Good
You
job.
got to get your MVP.
Good analogy.
I didn't look at it that
for
way.
you. Hey.
So y'all just laid up with everybody in cuffing
No.
season. Since you have your contenders, your players, you just
Probably like one or two.
you just
between
rolling
now and
over.
then.
You just rolling over to everybody. In the
I don't know. We
sheets.
should ask people what they think. Do y'all
Right.
think that you don't have hoes during cuffing season, or you do have hoes? Like, I don't know. What do
You
y'all
have
think?
hoes. I mean,
We should do a poll.
we should do a poll.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a poll on that one.
Is Angie right?
Yes.
Cuffing season and flu season.
Oh my
And flu season.
Yeah.
Speaking of cuffing season, since we're in it, tomorrow is Nikki's second year anniversary.
Aww.
Congratulations.
It's been a long 2 years.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Fine. Okay.
They must be like,
It's
Right.
a Sagittarius relationship, I guess. No,
Was that what this
Sagittarius comes. No, I know. Sorry.
Where are we?
Sad.
Is that the red one that we
Scorpio?
Is this the Scorpio?
Scorpio or
I
sad?
feel like
I'm
we're not
not
a
sure.
Scorpio.
I just know we're in like.
I know next week is Sagittarius because next week's my birthday. Well, yeah.
Second time.
Just throwing it out there.
Have you tried this one? Is that one good?
This is my first time.
So,
I think it was
ladies,
really good. I just
Yeah.
wanted to be different.
what should we talk about in the next episode? I'd say we should talk about sex, baby.
Sorry.
What about sex? Did you know that it boosts your immune system?
I know that. So why y'all up there all involved in cuffing season with the flu?
No, it boosts your immune system. You know,
I guess that's the rationale.
It's
It's
like
just
a flu
bang and like, immunity.
a flu
One
shot of a different kind.
Okay, so I guess on the next episode of the Grown Women Podcast, we will be talking about sex
Yes.
and all of its
Let's talk about
Glory and
sex.
There's so much to talk about with sex.
Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about. Okay.
now, Jamila didn't join in
Right.
with us, so.
I'm sorry, I was drinking.
She was real grown.
Right.
Real grown.
Real grown.
Like, I don't know what that is.
Right.
I know I have a kid, but no, it's fine.
She's letting us know she knows a little bit about sex. is
A
what she's
little bit.
saying.
Because I'm a virgin. B Club.
No one believes.
Literally crickets. No one said anything.
Well, if
I love sex.
It ain't after a time you become a virgin, so don't even bring it.
no, it's what I identify as.
Girl,
What is your body?
I'm trans
What will
virgin.
T.I. say? What will T.I. say?
Yes, that's what I identify as virgin. So.
I identify as a big old freak.
Okay, well,
Word to Meg.
what do you identify as?
I'm at celibate.
Girl. I did
Is
that.
that
Buy a bit, celibate, what?
I really recommend everybody go like
I
a
do
year
too.
of being celibate.
A year.
I'm
I'm
not
not
long
lying
about,
about
but
that.
in our relationship, we're set. We'll talk
A year
about
is that
that.
then?
We will talk about that next time, guys,
We'll talk
on
about
the Grown Woman Podcast. Don't forget, once again, to like, share, and subscribe. And also thank you to Brittany Muse for sponsoring us this season. I'm just gonna tell y'all our IG handles so y'all know where to find us. Britt?
Vitamin B _. That's B is in boy. Also, you can find me at Brittany Shook. I didn't do B _. It's SHOOKAMY on the Brittany. So Britt Tutty.
You just confused everybody with that.
Right.
Let's be honest. Okay. I'm Big Ange 615 _. You know where to find me. And Jamila.
I am Jamila, the journalist. JOMILLA, the journalist.
And you know you can find us at the Grown Woman Podcast.
Yes.
Follow us. We need more followers. We need to sponsor our polls.
Follow. I mean, it's the cool thing to do.
Right.
Follow us.
Right.
You have nothing else to do.
Follow.
Follow the Grown Woman Podcast.
Yes. All that.
Tell your mama to.
Or not.
She's a grown woman.
Yeah, say your mama.
And your auntie and your granny.
Mama, don't follow.
My mom doesn't.
My mama don't even know what podcasts are, so.
Yeah.
I'm good.
All right. Well,
Brittany's on this show.
I guess we're out. Peace out.
Peace.
Why did I do that yesterday? I don't know what that is.
What is the ad-lib? Mew, mew, mew.
I don't know what that is.
It's that club noise.
Make it your own.
Then that you